Hello, Cochise County, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Cool FM Live Sports Show brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors. It's Thanksgiving week, and we're up to everything from game highlights to interviews to championship coaches in this episode. I think we might even get some players, hopefully. That would be really cool. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to this episode.
So, yeah, we had Willcox representing the 2A semifinals of football, and Buena flag football represented in the 5A semifinals as well. And last but not least, we had Berean Academy in the CAA State Championship. And we got a very, very special part of that coming to you live here on our sports show, so stay tuned.
So not to mention, also we had boys and girls basketball starting up this week. I got to see Buena in action, and we'll get to some of that. But before we get to that, we got this week's top plays.
Top 10 plays. Number 10. Buena. Throw into the end zone. Touchdown. Beautiful touchdown right there. That was the beginning of that great comeback.
And we got Buena starting the season off at home with Mountain View. JoJo Thomas with the 3. Boom! Assist from the middle of the key.
Here's first game of the season that was on the road against the Nighthawks up at Iowa Ridge, and JoJo Thomas again with a logo 3.
All right, Buena Zion to Destiny Villalobos with a hook and ladder to the end zone. Good Lord, that's
one of the oldest plays in the book. Beautiful.
Love that play.
Cooking like gas.
All right, we got Cochise College over here. This is the end of the game right here. They're down by 1.
Trying to work the ball around, looking for something. Goes right into the lane, left hand finish. It's off, but teammates back each other up. Boom, there you go. Cochise College on top.
Willcox with a big run right here.
Wavis. Man in the middle, as Kevin loves to say.
Untouched.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. And here's Berean. Little cut back.
Breaks a tackle, and I'm scooting up the middle, and he put the 2 little symbol down there.
I love it. Well, Buena back. Now that was a huge play. That was an onside kick right there. That would save the season.
Jeremy Booker off the tip and gets the steal, lays it up. Nice little hustle play from defense there by the Colts.
All right, this is, again, Willcox in their playoff game. Picked off.
Jackson said, give me that. And block away from me, boys. He's got a convoy of blockers in front of him as he gets up the field there with a nice interception. He catches passes like that on offense and defense.
All right, we got a little reverse play to the quarterback, Arrow, from Berean.
He scooted up the
Takes
side
the
right
pitch
there.
and just takes off.
You see the arm extension fly, Eagles fly.
Villalobos taking the direct snap, bouncing back, and this is another one. So that was the end of that greatest comeback. The 3 touchdowns in.
Can we call it the greatest comeback in Buena flag football history?
Easily.
So far.
Easily.
So far, and they'll probably do it again.
In 2 seasons, I would definitely say that is number 1. All right. So what do we got next?
All right, so those great plays were brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors. Speaking of Seniors Helping Seniors, if you're searching for a like-minded friend to help you tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs, including overnight. Or you can make a difference by joining Seniors Helping Seniors. So check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call at 520-478-4246.
All right. Now we got some game highlights and some breakdowns. So we've got Buena flag football. We've got the Colts versus Cougars, the greatest comeback ever.
Colts versus Chaparral.
No, we're going to do Cougars first.
Gotcha.
This game was played last Saturday.
Second down for the Colts.
Off by
interception,
Casagran.
man.
Can do here.
All right.
Shot towards the end zone.
I mean, they started.
Oh man, did you see that with the 1 foot in the end zone? That was a nice little toe tap swag right there.
Another tip ball drill.
But it came back to Destiny that time. She held on to it. That was kind of the story in the beginning of this game. A lot of passes going up to the tall receivers from the Cougars, and there just was some tip balls that resulted in interception. And Buena's trailing here. Be a little bit of an end around on this.
That's number 5.
Oh, Dale?
Yeah, there you go.
Haley Dale?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see some of these girls on this team.
That was an amazing
no.
play right there. She read the quarterback's eyes, came up.
That's
and just
Ronnie Lott.
She shot her shot on that one. Snatched that ball right out of the receiver's hand. So you can see we had some good-looking quarterback play here a little bit. Oh, look at that one. Reaching up, stretching out, high point the ball. That's another touchdown for the Cougars.
Oh, there's a ball.
McClain with the one-handed juggle catch.
Look at that catch. So this is the beginning of the greatest. Nope, it isn't. This is the third quarter, man. They were getting eaten alive. Like, honestly, we've got some good plays from Buena, but Casa Grande seemed to be able to hold their own and stop them every single time they stopped.
Right. Buena was doing good on the ground, but they were struggling through the air in the beginning of this game. There's another interception right there.
Notice this is in the fourth quarter. Everybody thinks that the game is over, and now we see the comeback.
Nice catch by McClain there. Gonna get them into the red zone.
Imagine this is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
This is the beginning where destiny started happening, literally. McClain right here on the onside attempt.
That's the biggest. That right there was amazing.
Open space, she's gone. Nothing in front of her but open green grass.
Dude, you wonder how much track speed she's got.
She got plenty of it. We're going to find out soon in the spring.
I hope she's.
Direct snap right here. She jukes one. She makes two miss. She jumps in between the middle and scores. This touchdown put the Colts ahead. They're now up 21-14. They take a lead to seal this game out, and the Colts go on to win this game and advance to the next round of the state playoffs in 5A flag football.
Oh my gosh, and you see how excited these girls are. I mean, this is the greatest comeback.
Remember, at 2 minutes left in the game, the Colts are down 14-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a pretty amazing game. I highly recommend watching the entire thing on YouTube. You can check that out on Cool FM.
One of the greatest calls by one of our color guys all season. Shout out to Julian. Do you believe in miracles?
And so
great.
Next up, we've got Colts versus Firebirds. So this is Buena in the semifinals here.
This game was played on, I believe, Thursday night up in Chaparral.
Look at that ball. Love that. McClain takes it out of bounds there.
Looking at McClain again on the sideline, so she keep finding spots in the defense to get open and make catches.
Oh, there's
your play. There it is. That's one. So they ran the hook and ladder and got a touchdown on this one.
Was that drawn up by the coach?
So now it's a fairly close game right here. So 7-16.
It's a big one in the middle.
First quarter, but she is back.
They got a field goal after that.
There you go again.
Another one.
Oh,
This
my
one, that
Lord.
goes a butt. That's about 60 yards.
Man.
She's gone. She get one step, you might as well give her 20 because you're not catching.
And Buena takes the lead right there. So Firebirds take the lead again, but that would be the last play for the Buena Colts right there. Some shout outs to those young ladies. Of course, we always talk about the girls that did so well, but who are the seniors on? We had some great seniors. Good Lord, that was
I believe McClain is a senior.
McClain was
right?
a senior. Abriana Garcia was a senior. Jaden Haymore, Stansbury. You know, they had a lot of good players on that team, and we're gonna miss them. All right, so who do we got
One key
next?
thing we got to talk about in that particular, in relation to Buena flag football, news came in later in the week that the player of the year was announced, and that was Buena's own Destiny Toyota Villalobos.
I don't know why that 4-interception, 5 touchdown game in the playoffs.
First round.
In the first round.
I
pretty
say, I
big.
called
we all
her
called
on Facebook about 2 weeks ago that I thought she was the best player in the state. And just think about it, a sophomore that wins that honor, she's got 2 more years left to play.
If you'd seen her kick return last year, you'd be saying, well, it might be 2 in a row right now because she was amazing last year as well.
I can tell you, with the program that those coaches are putting together at Buena, in two short years of getting this whole thing going, they're in the semifinals this year. They're just going to keep on going up, and we might see a state title in Sierra Vista next year. With the rebuild and Villalobos coming back strong, and everybody staying healthy and that program growing. There's no stopping them.
Sky's the limit.
All right.
Excited to see.
So who do we got next? Willcox versus Scottsdale Christian.
Yeah, the old Cowboys with the three-headed monster, as Kevin likes to call them, headed up to the road to Mesa somewhere at a field they shared and at a neutral site. And
This was a really good
great
game.
defense
Great game.
so far with
Oh gosh.
our man.
Big hits in the middle. That was Vlad Simoyanko. We said his name a lot the last time we saw him. Right here.
Yep.
Who's that?
That is
Cook?
that's Caleb Cook.
All right, nice return.
Up to the 42-yard line for the return.
Little counter run. And
Big
look
run
how
by
far-
Asher Ward here. And then he
Asher,
puts on
see ya.
the Jets at the end of it, playing in the rain too. This game was set up to be a good ground game.
I mean, was that a horse color or am I
Ward
crazy?
again going up the left side, running towards the sideline.
Asher's that outside run. Yep.
Oh,
Love
Put the slow
slow-mo on it.
Cook
Beautiful.
bouncing it outside.
that's what happens when you get.
And the man in the middle, Cuevas.
Mel Cuevas going up the middle, getting big yards. See his receiver in front blocking for him. These guys love to play together for each other, man. Remember, you before me.
Yep. It's all over their helmets and all over their gear.
Man,
Boom, crushing tackle in the
Pushing.
backfield. That was big Christian
Right.
Teeters.
you gotta imagine this
Oh,
is
what a
closing
block
in on
by-
the end of the game.
And then
here.
Christian throws a block right there.
Yep, big block,
For the
opening up
quarterback
the
to be
swing
able to
pass.
still throw that pass.
That's Cuevas again up the middle, and look, Jackson already pointing. I know you're gonna score, buddy. You got this one. That one made our top play.
So they had taken the lead at this point, I believe.
Look at those sheets of rain coming
Oh,
down
man,
there.
look. It's coming down in buckets. All over. I was in Tucson this weekend. It was just pounding.
That's a big
That's
quarterback.
an interception by Jackson. Marion Jackson picks this one off and runs behind his guys to get a couple more yards there, like he got slipped and tripped up at the
Yeah,
end.
but they had an interception late in the game with the, like 2-something left on the clock, and that pretty much sealed the deal for our Cowboys, who came up just short, 3 points short actually,
man,
28-25. But hats off to Coach and all his team, his staff out there. And, you know, I'm not sure which of those guys are seniors coming back in that backfield, but holy cow, Willcox is just going to keep on growing and doing their thing.
You've got to watch that game. If you can watch that game end to end, if you've got the ability, I believe that's ACAA or
NFHS.
FHS.
Okay, so you can watch that game in its entirety, and I highly recommend it. That game came down to the wire, and it was awesome.
So of the 3 running backs, only one is a senior.
Oh my gosh!
And that's Ishmael Cuevas.
So
Okay.
then they're gonna
Let's see.
replace.
So yeah, Asher Ward is coming back and Caleb Cook will be coming back
They're
again.
both juniors.
Ward is a sophomore
Oh, my
and Cook is
gosh.
a junior.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
they'll
it.
be coming back again next year.
Wow.
So, and I'm sure they got a third running back that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
That's gonna come in and
Quarterback's
fill
a
that
junior,
gap.
too.
I
That's
know.
right. That's right.
QB's
Yeah,
a
Robert
junior.
Hill's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
So yeah, so he's got a couple years ahead of him, and then they got Marion Jackson, their wide receiver deep threat, who's also a junior. So the major core of this team, and that's just talking about offensive weapons.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this roster, and I don't see a lot of names of guys that are seniors. So this team should be competitive next year too.
Exciting, man.
So
I'm so looking forward to this.
One thing I have seen, and I hope this doesn't happen, but what I have seen in the past is you've got this core of juniors that are just amazing, but there was a lot of leadership that comes from just a couple of the seniors that leave the year before. And man, I tell people, man, the year after we left, there were so many great players, but they weren't having any fun, and they just kind of quit on their team after a while. But that's not going to happen with Willcox. Their coaches.
Coach Justin Lotz, he's got them guys locked in mentally. I love their concept and their philosophy. Like we said it before, you come before me. I got to make a play so you can get your play. And so I love the way that he got those guys playing. It was amazing to spend last Friday night down there with those guys. And best of luck for next year going to the Cowboys. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all play already.
That whole community is behind
It
the
really was
football
great.
program.
That was awesome.
We saw it. You know, the sing along at the end of the game.
Yeah,
with
that was cool.
Toby Keith's song. That was pretty fun. So
I know the lyrics now, so I'm singing with you next year.
we'll be getting in with them. So we want to thank Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista for partnering with the show to help us support these local athletes. Prestige has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing and electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. CAASports.com.
So the next thing we got for you is a special treat. We got championship game footage. This is the CAA Football Championship. Sierra Vista's own Berean Eagles going up to play against the Gila Bend Monsters, as they were called. And here we go. Let's see the footage from this one.
Berean coming together with an undefeated season.
That's a pick.
Big interception right there by Ryan George. He's running that thing like he wants to score.
Oh, dude, I've got a story, but I think that we might let the coach tell the story.
In Canyon Athletic Association State Championships, Isaac Merrill quarterback rolling out to his right. He keeps it, causes on him, but stiff arms the guys. He go out of bounds. Merrill again to the right side. Big block there. Number 37, Zacchaeus Banks. Oh,
That's unnecessary.
I love it. Pancakes all day.
Absolutely.
Right here, huge run right here by, that was Johnny Torres.
Oh, tricking the camera
Again. The Eagles use misdirection so well, and then he finishing off the run with a little pop. You see the coaches getting these guys fired up.
Well, this is the team.
I'd the big man rumbling into the end zone. I like it.
Love it.
6'1" tight end. That's a big sack there. Also by, that's Zacchaeus again. Merrill, he's got that dual threat, man. He can run it, he can throw it, and he's hard to hit.
He's got that good, solid body.
Nice tackle in the backfield there by Jake Jensen.
He hung out a lot with Logan last year.
Gang tackle right there. Just the Eagles were flying all over the place there.
Nice
all over the place. Big run right here. The Eagles very dominant in this game, and this again playing for a championship here. And they know how big the stakes are, and they're not letting up. The Eagles poured it on, foot on the pedal on the floor the entire game. Another big run here.
Come back. Yeah. So at this point, the score is 160-4. And they're just stomping Heliground into the ground.
Good little Johnny.
Johnny taking off. Oh, man.
I don't think they took the starters out until like almost the end of the game.
But Banks get some carries there.
Look at this.
Oh,
Number
nice
9.
Big tight end, the hybrid. I like to see the big man move down the field like that. Oh, I like the toss play here. Out to that's Torres
turf
again.
monster.
I know.
You always know it's a nice game when you get a chance to play some of your young guys too.
Sure.
You don't get a chance. Oh, power running up the middle right there.
Nice
Now with another handoff.
Lower that shoulder.
Omar takes that thing up the field. So this is now we got some of the young guys on the field.
Number 2, okay.
That's Nate with a nice run to the middle.
Ooh, reverse.
And that's Isaac Merrill taking off again. This time he goes to his left and runs up the left sideline. You saw this play on our top plays with the wing spread. All right, that's young quarterback there. That's Preston Scherer taking it. And he said, if Isaac Merrill can do it, I can do it too. Taking off up the left side, getting some good yards.
Yeah, he took a nasty
Preston
shot.
with a nice pass up the middle, and right here, that's going to do it for you. Another championship for the Berean Eagles.
So he finished first place, second place, first place. 3 years in a row. Look at
Amazing
that.
season by this great team of
Hampton.
coaches. And they
Raises
even let the
another
parents and the
title.
fans get a hand of the trophy.
So do they drink out of that cup? Or what
No, I think it's got a
happens there?
cap on it.
I think
All
we
right,
can-
so before we go into our next segment, we got some special guests here in the studio for you guys.
What?
The first guest that we got coming in, you just saw his team play. It's going to be head coach of the Berean Eagles, Coach Jalen Hampton. We're going to have him in studio to have an interview with him. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we got special guests. We got the Berean Eagles here. We got Coach Jalen Hampton here. These guys, as you can see it on the table, big hardware that they just brought back home to Sierra Vista. So, Coach, tell us a little. First off, welcome to the show. Glad to have all you guys here.
Thanks for having
Tell
us.
us who you brought with you, and then we want to talk about the season after that.
Senior Captain Ayden Kemery, O-line, D-line. Senior Captain Johnny Torres, DB, running back.
Okay. So again, congrats, guys. So 3 seasons, 3 trips to the CAA Championship, and you got 2 of these sitting in your trophy case now, right? So it seems like you guys got a secret ingredient over there that you guys are using to make you a little more successful in football. Probably the most successful football team, not probably, definitely the most successful football team in Cochise County. What is the secret that you guys have, or what you're doing that other teams maybe not doing?
There's no secret. We just work hard. I mean, we're blue collar. These kids don't make excuses. We have no entitlement in our program, and we love to show up and prove people wrong. You know, we love to have a chip on our shoulder. We love to get better. We love to learn. Other people, like I said, you guys are a dynasty. You guys are a powerhouse. So you guys call it whatever you want. And, you know, we just love football. We love to play it. And whenever we can prove it, whenever we can show it, you know, we're going to get out there and show it. So it's great.
All right, my question. Now, this team, you guys put a pretty good score up on them. It seemed kind of personal. Was there anything personal there that, I mean, you got to explain some things because
That's a good question, John.
No, it's never personal. I mean, between the lines, we just want to be. If you can beat someone by a mile, beat them by a freaking mile. You know, and that's what we tell our kids. You know, we're not out there trying to run up the score. It's our job to score points. You know, as offensive coordinator and as defensive coordinator, it's his job to make sure that we don't score points, and my defensive coordinator make sure they don't score points. So we're just doing our jobs out there. And at the end of the day, after we get, you know, to a certain amount of points, we start playing our younger guys. You know, and those younger guys, they're out there practice every day getting beat up by these seniors. You know, and our defense is rough. Yeah. You know, I'd actually say we had the best defense in the league. So when our younger guys are getting beat up at practice, it's not like they're getting beat up by a weak defense. They're getting beat up by the number one defense in the league. So if they get a chance to go out there and put a drive together, we're going to let them go out there and put a drive together. They earned it. You know, we're not going to go out there and just hand the ball off and take a knee. You know, but at the same time, if you're out there letting an 8th grader throw on you, you know, that has nothing to say about us. Right, you know what I mean? So, no, man, we want to let everyone eat in our program. Everyone's earned it, you know. So that's just how we want to make sure everyone gets to play, everyone gets some love.
So, Coach, we've heard that you mentioned this, and we've mentioned it before. It was like a month off before you started your playoffs. How did you keep your focus of your program going, you know, throughout that process of waiting for the playoffs to get going?
Really, it was just making sure we stayed healthy because the kids were starting to get a little unruly, starting to want to take it on each other. It kind of felt like a whole other off season. So you know, it was weird in that aspect, but it was kind of nice too because at the same time we're still school first, so they really got to hammer down on their academics. Sure. We had a goal of maintaining a 3.2 this year as a team average. I think we hit like a 3.2 or 3.3, so we just kind of just barely got it. Our athletic director is going to tell us. So, like I said, so we've hit, you know, accomplished a lot other than just a championship. So, you know, we have a lot to celebrate other than just, you know, us winning a championship. We had a lot of team goals that we wanted to reach, and we did. You know, we hit them.
So you're setting that bar a little bit higher next year?
Every year.
So as players on the team, was there like, and you said as a captain, is there like a recurring theme, or was there like a motto that you guys use going into this season to help y'all stay focused?
Throughout the season, we kind of we had a recurring like motto that we'd like persevere, overcome whatever was faced or what was thrown at us, and everything just clicked. So yeah.
Okay, persevere, and you guys definitely did that. I mean, amazing, big, dominant scores you guys put in. What are some things that, as a team captain, you did to help the team stay focused, even when y'all had big scores on the board?
Pancakes,
man. Man.
Pancakes.
Yep. About I think it was 12. I think I finished with, right?
Wow.
That's
Yep.
big numbers, man.
Okay.
And
He owns a full gallon of syrup now for all them pancakes.
yep. So yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. So what was the biggest challenge? I'm going to ask you both the same question. So what was your biggest challenge throughout the season? Was it a personal one, or was it a team challenge, or injury, or what was that big struggle for you?
I think our biggest struggle was all the bye weeks we had.
Yeah.
And just trying to stay focused on the next game, no matter if the team was going to forfeit against us or if we were going to play. So I think just keeping focused throughout the weeks.
Very good.
Johnny, you want to pipe in?
Sure. So I think the biggest challenge we had, you know, so far this season, throughout the whole season, was, you know, keeping focus throughout all the bye weeks. Like Ayden said, you know, it could like stumble you, and just, get you off your path. But, we just kept focused and kept pushing through. And, our biggest challenge, too, was ourselves. If we didn't keep that focus, we could let up on ourselves and let up on games. And, when it's game day, we just got to keep that focus and push through. So.
Well, that focus also kept you guys behaving in all your off season, all your off time. So that's not something I was always very good at when there wasn't a lot of football all the time. So congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
And so, Coach Hampton, I remember you starting this program. I remember in the park, small group of guys, you getting them going, but to see the culture you guys have built over there, it's been amazing. Looking forward to seeing you guys continue to be successful. Anything you looking forward to for next season, or anything that's going to be different for next year?
We're still going to talk about it. Hopefully we get some more kids in our school. But yeah, again, as a coach, it's my job to put adversity in front of these kids. We want to go 11-man, so in order to do that, we really want to get a bigger influx, more kids in, and get a bigger group out there that we can compete with these guys.
So you guys hear it. Berean wanting to do some different things with the football team. If you got upcoming players who want to play, Berean is an option for them to go to school, excellent school, and a great football program as well.
As they say, they speak for themselves.
I know. Wouldn't it be fun to be playing for a state championship every year? That's an attractive quality for a school as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
So if you went 11-man, would that still keep you guys in CAA, or would you move to another?
We'll still stay CAA.
Okay.
Well, I look forward to that, man. That's going to be really exciting.
Like I said, it's just kind of see what takes us. We're here to write our own story, so we don't want to do anything too fast to where these kids are going to get hurt or put them in a situation where they're not ready. But, when we started this program, we had seniors that haven't, or, freshmen that haven't played football, but 4 years later, it's time to grow up. So it's.
I've got a question that's going to apply to all three of you. What's up with next year? What do you guys have planned for next year?
Shoot. For me personally.
Yeah. If we're hanging out with
play at the next level,
if we're talking, what are we going to see next year?
I mean, me personally, I don't plan on playing football next year.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to go to university and start that.
Cool. All right.
The academic career going. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so same with me. I don't think I'm go further with football. But if I get any offers, I definitely will consider it. Cool. But my initial plan is to go to the Air Force, do about, spend a few years there, 4 years, 5 years, however long it takes, and then pursue real estate after that.
Whoa, shoot.
Good plan.
Yeah, those are my goals.
All right. Well, got some business people and some future, soldier. We really appreciate that people that are willing to give back to our community and. All right, you guys. Jared, do you have anything else?
No, just so proud to see all the success within the program and just continue to see you guys grow. It's just been amazing. You coach. We've coached together for a long time, and seeing you with your blue collar mentality, keeping that thing at the forefront of your program. That's why you guys are so into just bare knuckle football. It's that old school football, ground and pound. I love to see it. The Isaac Merrills and the kids that are going to be returning next year. Now, so we're looking forward to seeing. So you got one more year, I think, is that?
This is his last year.
Oh, Isaac's gone too. Okay, so I know you guys going to get some kids coming in there. I mean, come on, two
out of
the last 3 years. You win state titles. I'm surprised at that.
But think about it. We saw young guys in the highlights making plays.
True. So we're going to see
some good guys coming up still. Like I said, we got a good group still. We just need more to add to it. We want bodies. So we thought if we won 11 men this year, we thought we could still compete in that division. If we were in Division 2, we thought we could compete. So we were at where the CAA put us at. And the schedule they put in front of us. We played it. So
you played in the state championship 3 years in a row. That's pretty good. I don't know, man.
We do. I think we're going to be missing 9. So 9 seniors are leaving, So and that's a big,
It's a good chunk.
Right. But at the same time, like you said, you saw 8th graders in there making plays. We have freshmen on the line, freshmen scoring touchdowns at running back. Right. So, we still have a good, young, solid core coming up and ready to take the reins. So.
All right, guys. Well, God bless you all. We really appreciate you guys coming into the studio.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a little bit of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I do want to say is our blue collar did really help us, throughout the 4 years, and especially this year, but it was also our faith. We prayed almost every practice. We prayed every game before and after, and it wasn't to win. It was really to make sure, kind of keep us centered in what was grounded.
Absolutely.
We had big expectations. We had big goals, but at the same time, we didn't want to lose sight of football is just football, and there's still a bigger picture out there. So, any time that we could, we wanted to make sure that Jesus was in our foresight and that there's still, a bigger picture out there. And win, lose, or draw doesn't matter. We're still here to serve the Lord. So thank you guys for having us.
So faith, family, football. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 CAA Division I champions, the Berean Eagles. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, so we just had our first basketball games of the season this past week. So now we're gonna we were there. Jon and I were there to bring you Buena's first home game that was on Friday night. But we also Buena's very first game, the boys, was Wednesday night at Ironwood Ridge. Mm-hmm. So here, Ironwood Ridge, the Colts varsity, starting off their season defending the 5A regional championship here. And you saw that was Thomas Welker there. And that's
Welker gets the
again
steal.
with the steal.
Wow. It's like a very young, fast team.
And look at that big, long-distance logo three from JoJo.
Nice reverse spin right there. Fixing again.
This Buena team can shoot the ball, I'm telling you. That's Dawson Simon right there. That's out to Steven Wambach with another long three. Here we go again, driving into the lane. That's Nelson. He's looking, trying to find something. Another three goes up, and Dawson Simon with a three. So, yeah, you see the Colts making it rain right here so far in this game.
Score 23-24 right here. Buena down by 1. Hook shot up, and I love that put back.
Follow up there by Steven.
There's Ricardo. I haven't seen him
Ricardo
yet.
Brooks, that's our guy right there. Finds Simon on the wing.
Man,
3-point again.
Nice wing pass.
I keep thinking I'm going to see him dunk. I'm crossing my fingers.
So even with the 3-pointers, we see a lot of 3-pointers being made. The Ironwood Ridge Nighthawks kept this game pretty close. Walker into the middle.
There you go.
And one counted, baby. He should have been to the line shooting after that one. And down past the Brooks, he gets it over to Gabe Padilla into the middle of the lane, and he gets one to fall.
Wow.
We'll say Padilla's name over and
Oh, you're going to hear it a lot.
Holy smokes. He's
Speaking
starting.
of Padilla, give him one more for 3.
Wow.
Just going to the lane, throwing it up. Yeah, Buena plays a very high-tempo, fast-paced game. You saw that here against Ironwood, but credit to the Nighthawks. They were able to kind of keep the pace with Buena here, and Buena didn't really pull away too far. Late here in the third quarter, Buena's only up by 3 points here. Nice to the bucket.
Wow. Lefty, I love it. Reverse spin again.
And that's Thomas Welker, big 6'6", 6'7" player, making his mark in the middle of the court. Reflected steal right there.
Padilla tipping that. He does that.
Jeremy Booker.
Jeremy Booker.
Padilla looking for the ball. Oh, Welker gets fouled.
Tied him up. So now we're late in the fourth quarter here. We're kind of going back and forth with the lead. Buena's up 58-62. Now Ironwood brings it in 2 points.
Oh, wow.
He threw it off the player's back right there.
Yeah.
Ironwood trying to make something happen the last couple seconds of the game. Buena's defense holding on tight.
Oh, my gosh.
Ironwood throws it up. Rebound there by the Colts, swarming defense. So the Colts now holding on a 2-point lead. Walker hits the free throw, turns it to a 3-point lead. It's
10 seconds
60
here.
Colts. Nighthawks bringing it across. This is the last few seconds of the game. They're looking for a shot off the screen. He throws up a desperation heave, and it's no good. Buena wins this game to start off the season 1-0 on the road versus the Ironwood Ridge Nighthawks.
The cardiac Colts. Here we go again.
So that
Man,
was Buena's
buzzer
first
beater.
game on the road. They had a second game where they played in the friendly confines of the Ensign Gym here in Sierra Vista at Buena High School. That game was versus the
Marana
Mountain View Mountain Lions. So here's some highlights from that game. Starting off, Buena was fast this whole game. Jon and I were calling this one. That's JoJo Thomas into the middle, left hand finish. I think the first 3 minutes of this game, I couldn't stop talking because they were moving so fast. That's Thomas again with another three-pointer. Big steal. That was Ricardo Brooks with the steal. And credit to the Mountain Lions. They had some really tough players. That was Thomas Walker with a steal. Yep, that was Brooks right there. And that's the deal in the middle. That right-hand finish. You're gonna hear that name called a lot. Walker with the big block. Get him out of here. No good.
Get it out front to
that's JoJo again. We got to talk to JoJo and Padilla at the end of the game. That's a nice pass inside. It throws it back out. Who is it? JoJo Thomas for three. So Buena wins really big in this game. If you go back and you can watch this game, we broadcast this on our channels and it was on YouTube.
Yep.
Buena won big. Was it, what final score was?
80-something.
80 to 57, I believe. So
84.
With a big blowout win here at their for their home opener. Coach was able to get a lot of the young guys in, and everybody was able to play in that game. Great way to start the season for the Colts. Congrats to their team, and congrats to their coaching staff, and to our friend, Coach
Berger.
Coach Young. Coach Baker. All right, next up, we've got Bisbee and St. David. The teams participated in an early season tournament that played each other on Saturday. St. David came out on top 53-45. Bisbee is now 3-2, and St. David is 4-1. Douglas starts the season 2-0. Unfortunately, this is just a whole rundown of everything. Well, Douglas also starts the season 2-0, and Tombstone boys are 0-2, but will look to bounce back as they play Valley Union next.
All right, so now the girls' season has started as well, and a Buena girls team led by new coach Jamie Perkins dropped their first two games. We know how new coaches can come in, and it takes a little time to create that chemistry and that atmosphere with a new system, and so they'll look to bounce back and get things turned around here soon. Tombstone girls are 1-1 after two nail biters this week, while Benson is off to a solid start. Those Bobcats are 2-0 and looking to have a good season after they lose Kaylee Taylor for the 1,000-point player from Benson last year. She's probably going to be she's playing at the next level, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And doing some good things in college ranks. So we'll look out for some good basketball coverage coming here from Cool FM soon as we update you and close out our football seasons.
We got another local basketball highlight as well. ALA Sierra Vista basketball started their season this week as well. They defeated Ajo 91-43, and that Guardian basketball team featuring the 2024 season nation-leading scorer, which was young C.J. Williams. Williams coming back this year trying to repeat with that scoring average. He had 37 points in that game.
Yeah,
he junior.
He's a senior this year. He's a senior.
Well, so there are more than one Taylors on that Benson team, just giving you a heads up. So Kaylee leaves, but we got Karis Taylor. She's going to be a sophomore, and I don't expect anything less.
It's the way it always goes with those small towns, those families that got two or three in the family sometimes.
Yeah, it just seems like.
Rebuild, reload.
All right, before we give our Player of the Week award, let's give thanks to Physical Balance Center. Physical Balance Center is much more than your typical physical therapy clinic. At physical therapy centers and balance centers, they focus on improving your quality of life by using holistic, whole-body approach to connect your diagnosis with a customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Tap DeWong of Tap Into Wellness. Love your life with Dr. Tap at Physical Balance Center in Sierra Vista.
John, we got one more basketball game that we can cover.
All right.
Cochise College women's team was also in action this past week.
That's right.
We got highlights from that one for you.
All right,
Played in Mesa.
So inbounds play here. Wrong finish into the paint.
Yeah.
She is tall.
All these girls. She's 6'6". This one, number
nice little
23
picker,
is.
nice little roll
There
right
she
there.
goes again.
Yeah, she's 6'3", or 6'6". And then number 21 is 6'1". She's so good. She's from, I believe, Kemery.
Cameroon, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got so many.
Right here, that was the drive right here.
Playing.
Tons of
Long
internet.
play into the court and into the middle. And this team featuring some international players, but also local players. So right here, 25 seconds left. Cochise down by 1 point. This is trying to win the game. Looking for something inside. Passes over to the right wing. Shauna Paxi tries to drive into the lane. She goes up, left hand finish. It's off, but there it is. Big rebound. That puts Cochise on top, and they will defend out the rest of the clock. They go on to win this game. They win by 1 point. Right here, dribbling out the clock. That's the ball game. Cochise wins.
All right, that young lady looks like Dikembe Mutombo out
he's
there.
got
Holy
some
Coach
smokes!
Opat
on
starting it
her.
off with a bang, man. I love it. Good job for the Cochise girls.
Holy smokes! That's the one thing.
Beating the Thunderbirds.
I'm 6'1", you know, like tall women. And I walk around among all these tall women, and then when you're like shoulder height to a woman, it's like, never mind. I'm not even gonna bother
Lady
talking to
Apache's
her.
got a lot of height on their team. 6'3", 6'2", 5'11". They got some height. They ready to go out and play some good basketball.
She does this to me, you know. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, those girls are so good. And we love Misty Opat, and we love those Cochise players. So we want to talk any college football. Do we have
You
any?
want to talk about Player of the Week?
Oh
first.
yeah. Well, who was that?
Who easily? I would say. I mean, it's hard to throw up one name for sure, but I mean,
So we'll give
Destiny.
you some. There you
Yeah.
go.
I mean, just
Change your channel to DTV.
Yeah.
two hook and ladders.
Oh, for sure. Well,
Man,
so she
for
scored
touchdowns.
7
Jeez.
was that 7 postseason touchdowns?
I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So she had
7.
she had a pretty good season. I think we would say.
Including what, 4 in 1 game? 3, 4
Yeah,
in 1
5
game?
in 1 game,
Five
and
in
then
So she probably had 10 postseason
yeah, she might have
touchdowns.
even
Yeah.
done more than that.
Yeah,
So when you think
almost
about
double digit.
one, she's the player of the year. Having a good playoff game like that, I think we can give Destiny a player of
She
the week.
definitely gets a nod for it. How about Isaac Merrill from the
Oh,
from the
for
Berean
sure.
Eagles?
They won the state championship, but
Being
they
the
were talking
QB.
about how great of a everybody was on the team. It wasn't just one player. They kept saying like there was no star on that team. They were just distributing that ball around. So I mean Merrill, yes, but I would still stick with Destiny.
Another name we could throw out there is maybe JoJo Thomas from the Buena Basketball
Oh,
team.
for sure, yeah.
We're not going to tell you who the player of the week is, folks. Go into the comments, and you guys fight it out in the comments. Tell us who you think the player of the week is.
Oh, if you went and saw that game at home, you'd go with Padilla, though.
Yeah, Gabriel Padilla. That's
Holy
another name you can
smokes.
throw out there.
That
I mean,
guy.
he was lightning
He's-
in a
Let us
bottle.
know
He's
in
my
the
new favorite
comments.
player. I love watching him play defense. I love point guards that are just willing to take a shot and just
Something
fight
about
back.
people with the last name Thomas and that Buena Blue where good things always happen. I don't know what it is, but
Lots of good
Kind
stuff.
of a good trend right there.
All right, Jared, what happened in college football yesterday?
All I gotta say is bear down. I watched those guys. I was watching. We were up out and about in Tucson, and I was watching the game on the phone, and it was storming. It was I was waiting for a lightning delay to happen because there were
Yeah.
storms all over Tucson, but nothing stopped those boys of the turf in Tucson, and they just are going off right now. They're 8-3, going into the biggest rivalry game, one of the biggest rivalry games in the country, the Territorial Cup, next Friday.
it's going to be a good one.
And I can't wait to see it. It's going to be blood and guts everywhere, just going nuts down.
Where's the game being played
It's
this
in
year?
Tempe.
Okay.
This year, and I hope they go up the road and put 60 on them.
Are
That's
you
just-
gonna go?
I want to see it. No, we've got plans, so we're going to host a Thanksgiving at the house with the game as the
Dude.
nucleus.
ASU
So,
Athletics announced, I believe yesterday, it is a complete sellout.
Yeah.
So the stadium's going to be packed.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'm looking for any upsets yesterday, and I just don't see any. I see Wisconsin beat Illinois, but everybody that was supposed to win won. I hate saying
Yeah,
that.
they
took care of
did.
business this week.
yeah.
Oregon beat USC. Notre Dame put 70 on Syracuse.
Holy.
Speaking of ASU, they gave Colorado the business yesterday.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was fun to watch.
What was the final on that one?
Oh, I got to go pull that one up.
Yeah,
I think it was like 46 or 47.
Yeah, it was
17.
ugly. It was
Yeah.
ugly.
And just
So-
saying U of A put up 10 more.
Tampa Bay.
He's not a homer though. Right?
Tampa Bay plays later tonight. 6
Yeah,
p.m.
Sunday night NFL.
Yeah, so we saw the
Just
Chiefs
got the alert.
overtime.
Godwin's going to be playing, starting.
Good for you.
So hopefully we can get some more threats.
Almost everyone.
Out.
Your team won.
That's
My
right.
team won.
Hey, I'm happy with my Baltimore Ravens. Not only did we win, but we did what I predicted they would. We went from worst to first
In
because
2
Pittsburgh
weeks.
lost today. You talked about bear down. The Chicago Bears beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-28, which opened up the door for the Baltimore Ravens to now be leading the AFC North.
Isn't that
Sorry,
silly?
guys. That's
Oh
my
my
team.
gosh.
I love them.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
that's okay. That's okay. We love our teams too. Eagles and Cowboys are tied. 45 seconds left in the game. I guess none of that's going to matter by the time this goes up. So all of that's going to be played by then. But what do we have going on tomorrow? We've got Monday Night Football, Carolina versus San Francisco. Any picks?
In?
San Francisco.
At San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm taking San Francisco.
Mm.
Yeah, but they've
I'm
been
gonna go with
looking
the
so
Panthers
good.
on this one.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I
go with
was
the Panthers
wondering.
on this
He's
one.
got the Dowdle. What is
They've
it?
been getting better this year.
Absolutely, dude. They used every one of their every one of their draft picks on defense 2 years ago, and now it's showing off.
Right.
Now you're like, oh my god, you're getting
Those
stuff
guys had
every
to
time.
get into the groove, you know.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Okay, Thursday we've got Thanksgiving. Oh, Kansas City Chiefs and Cowboys. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Dallas.
Okay, it's
as
in
a surprising
Dallas.
pick. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys to win on Thanksgiving. That's for Coach Madden.
All right, I'm definitely taking Kansas City, but it's also because I want them to win. I'm just getting my teeth kicked in by this team. It's embarrassing.
Well, they won today. They pulled it out.
Thank
It
God.
was ugly though.
It was ugly, dude. Score your touchdown if you've got a minute left and you've got that defense. Put it in the end zone. Don't worry about trying to like run that clock out. I knew that was going to happen. Anyway, that was horrible. Your team is playing later.
No, we're hit with a huge illness. I don't know what happened. We went to Buffalo and everybody got the flu. So we're going to have some people down. So and that doesn't help us because we were already, hurt like crazy. We got a whole bunch of banged up players, which I wish that would be fixed sometime soon. Strength coaches.
We got 2 games for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or 3?
No, 3. We got
3.
Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, Lions, and Ravens versus the Bengals.
Could we see the Burrow return?
They saying Burrow may. He didn't play this. He didn't play today, right? But he may come back and play on Thanksgiving. I'm picking the Ravens to win that game. I'm sorry. We on top of the AFC North. We're trying to stay there.
And it's at home.
I'm going Baltimore in Baltimore on Thanksgiving.
And I'm going to go ahead and say my apologies to my Uncle Kevin. Sorry, the Lions are going to beat you on Thursday.
Wow, Packers
Packers are
versus
not going to have
Lions.
it. I mean, unless they throw to Christian Watson all day.
Dude, the Lions were embarrassing
about all they
today.
have.
They nearly lost in New York.
I thought the Giants were going to kind of pull that game out.
That was
But
ridiculous.
the Lions got it together. They righted things near the end of the game.
but do you trust them? I'm picking the Lions in that one, and I'm picking the Ravens just like everybody else. Let's
We got
see.
Rivalry Saturday coming up
Yeah.
next week.
Oh yeah.
And then
The game.
Cardinals versus Buccaneers next week.
Oh, really?
Buccaneers, yes.
That's up in Tampa.
It's in Tampa.
We're gonna be, hopefully, we'll be nice and healthy. I think we're gonna get back Bucky by then. Irvin will be back taking reps. So there's been a little bit more things going on besides his foot and shoulder.
Arizona's been playing everybody so tough.
Yeah, they always play us. So we squeak out of that one. I think.
We got to talk about Jacoby Brissett last week. 47 completions in
Dude.
one game. He set a NFL record. His jersey is now at the Hall of Fame.
You
in
know how
Canton.
angry it makes me
Wow.
when you hear people like,
That's a
oh, this guy's
heck of an
trash,
honor.
that guy's trash. I'm like, dude, do you realize how good Jacoby Brissett has been in backup and as a starter? And and people used to say the same thing about Geno Smith. I was like, dude, he's actually a pretty good quarterback. If you watch him, it's a team game, right? And so, Baker Mayfield, I heard of that guy coming back after having a nasty offensive line.
Don't throw away your quarterback too soon.
Yes, keep him for 4 years at
Don't
least.
throw him away too soon.
Vikings versus Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks. It's in Seattle.
I'm going Seahawks on that one.
Yeah.
They're playing hard.
Because
Good running game.
JJ ain't looked that good this week. He hasn't looked all that great. So.
No, I think that was a mistake letting Sam go to the Seahawks.
Yeah, they're feeling that now. And he's gonna do it even more against them.
He'll put up
that
50
game.
on them. Okay, Jags and Titans.
Jaguars.
Yeah, Jaguars, Titans. Just they're going to be good in a couple of years, but not now.
Yeah.
I love the Jags. They're one of my favorite teams. Falcons, Jets.
Well, we got Kirk Cousins going to finish the season because season-ending surgery for
appendix. His knee falls apart every other year. You just got to know that it happens.
The Jets did not look terrible today against the Ravens. I think Tyrod Taylor can put something together against that Falcon defense. And again, I've been a big fan of Aaron Glenn this year, so I'm going to go with the Jets.
Wait, it's Tyrod? It's not...
No, Justin Fields was benched.
Thank
He did not
God.
start today.
I was
he
telling
won't be
people-
starting the rest of the season.
That's another one coming off the bench.
That's
Tyrod
a guy.
Taylor.
Yeah, Tyrod. And there's Brissett, and
And Tyrod's been a journeyman backup quarterback. I think he has a talent enough to start. He was a starter in some places and played pretty well. But he's got that ability. He can come in and he can change the way games get played.
You heard that story about how Justin Herbert got the start over him. His very first game, Justin Herbert's first start was because they punctured his lung.
That's right.
Oh my God, that was the end of his season.
Yeah, he would have been in charge of
He was a starter.
He was a starter. You hate to see that a guy that loses a job to an injury, and even worse, an injury that doesn't take place on the field.
Oh, had nothing to do with him. That doctor should.
Somebody owed me some money. I'm sorry.
That guy's no longer my
Somebody
friend.
owed me some money.
Rams versus Panthers next week. I'm
LA.
taking Rams.
We're gonna try and rough them up this week.
It's gonna be Carolina. Sorry, it's in Carolina. I'm taking Carolina on that
Okay,
one.
I'm based on. Let's go.
I'm feeling the vibes.
Okay.
Okay,
I like it.
Saints and Dolphins.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Miami on that one.
Yeah, Miami at home. I'm there with you. Niners at Browns.
You can't count out the Browns' defense. Their defense is actually pretty freaking good.
It's really good, but the Niners are they're good on both sides of the ball.
True.
Okay, Texans, Colts.
Oh, that's tough.
Colts at home.
Texans just took Bills to the woodshed.
Yeah, and I think
Colts are coming off this
And
loss.
that defense
didn't
is just
Houston
firing.
beat them before the season?
Yeah, because
Didn't they get-
that same division, AFC South.
I'm taking Texans. That defensive line is the real deal. Dude, did you see how many sacks?
Linebackers too.
Yeah.
Patterson.
So, yeah, we'll go Houston.
And then that one guy, Lassiter, he's doing
Hey,
pretty
doing
good
pretty
too.
good.
Okay, Bills, Steelers.
Ooh. Will Aaron be back? That's the thing on that one. So
That's a good
Aaron's
question.
got his wrist
We're
injury.
back. We
That's
don't know.
lingering.
Yeah.
So,
Who's the backup there? Rudolph.
That's Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Can he beat Josh Allen? I'm going to say yes.
I'll go with the Bills. I'll go with the Bills because
You should.
you're gonna be mad.
You should. Why?
And they're just Josh Allen coming off
he's
that
awesome.
Houston game. He's gonna be pissed.
I'm not going to be surprised if the Bills beat them. I'm just saying I'm taking the Steelers. I think.
fine.
Okay, Vegas versus the Chargers. So home game in
Chargers.
L.A.
LA Chargers.
I'm taking the Ravers. The Raiders. Sorry.
There might be some Raiders if the Raiders win that game.
It'll be ridiculous. Broncos, Commanders.
Broncos. Barely.
Yeah, I think Broncos.
But they
It's
can
in Washington?
Yeah, it's in Washington.
Okay,
They can wear
But
you
they don't have
down.
their starting quarterback.
They can
And-
wear you down.
And that defense is sick. That
guys are
Broncos
flying
defense
right
is
now.
sick. All right.
Something else to talk about today. Shedeur Sanders got his first start with
Yes.
the Browns, and they won. They beat the Raiders 24-10.
Shut up. I
Yeah.
didn't even see how that went.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's
good for
14
him.
nothing at half.
Wow.
So
I didn't see
So
that.
Sanders
off
gets
the-
to start, and so now they got major issues, I think, in Cleveland because if Gabriel is healthy next week, who do you start? Kevin Stefanski.
Nah, I think you got to stick with.
you're called out.
Dude, I would just stick with.
hot hand?
I think it's a lost season. Just go with Shedeur. Just let the other guy get healthy.
The team is energized. The fans are energized.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think think that they'll make the playoffs.
No,
No.
not at 3-8. They're not going to
No,
make the
no.
playoffs.
So, I mean, I would just go with Shadur. Just roll the dice. All right, anything else? Because that looks like it's a wrap here on the Cool FM Live Sports Show. We'll be back